Since the uptick in battle competitiveness after the release of ranked mode in TCG Pocket, new wild deck combinations are being discovered every day. Can you feel it? Something is changing. The meta, it's changing. There's a new super annoying deck on the horizon and everybody's spamming it. It's not pretty. Hello and welcome back to TriBit Council, where today we are getting over that hump that is the third video in a series of 5 videos covering deck builds. Now, if this is the first video you're seeing, every day for about a week or so, we are covering one deck that seems to be doing pretty well in the ranked space of Pokémon TCG Pocket. As part of that coverage today, we'll show you some strategy for the deck, as well as an example battle. But if this deck scares you and chills you to the bone, come back tomorrow. Because tomorrow we will have a video that not only shows you a new deck, but a deck that is supposed to counter today's deck. For today though, we are covering the newest dose of Pokemon Nightmare Fuel, Giratina EX. With the help of Darkrai EX and Druddigon, this deck has quickly become one of the best in the current meta. The little bits of poking damage plus its crazy energy efficiency has everyone understandably clamoring to it. On top of that, between the chip damage from Darkrai, the rough skin from Druddigon, and just a general weakness to Psychic, Gallade EX is having a really tough time surviving more than just one turn in the active spot. So what is this new combination that has even Gallade EX decks, widely considered the counter to the current meta, running for the hills? Let's check it out. First off, as always, let's talk cards. This deck is going to consist of 2 Darkrai EX, 2 Giratina EX, 2 Druddigon, 2 Rocky Helmet, 2 Leaf, 2 Pokeballs, 2 Giant Cape, 2 Professor's Research, 1 Iono, 1 Red, 1 Pokemon Center Lady, and 1 Cyrus. Alrighty, now that we know the players, let's talk energy and where everyone fits in this lineup. This deck uses dark energy only. Do you remember how I said this one was energy efficient? Well, it's because you can focus all your energy zone dark energy on Darkrai, dealing chip damage in the process, while leaving Giratina to churn out energy for itself. Also, if it wasn't obvious, Druddigon gets no energy. This guy's job is to die as the sacrificial lamb, hopefully dealing some decent damage as he does. The deck is fairly stable in the sense that there's little variation between people's builds, so let's talk general battle strategy that will help you with this deck no matter what trainer or support cards you decide to sub in or out. Our number 1 gold standard best possible start is leading with Druddigon. It serves very little purpose in this deck otherwise, as Giratina and Darkrai are pretty costly retreaters, and Druddigon is meant to be a damage sponge that is not intended to attack anyways. So for your sake, let's hope you start with him out there. If you're able to, throw a Rocky Helmet on Druddigon, some capes if you have them on Darkrai and Giratina, and of course watch for opportunities to utilize your trainers. But from there, just bide your time, chip away at the enemy health with Nightmare Aura, stack extra energy with Broken Space Bellow, and then you're ready to strike. Smack the enemy team with your fully energied backline and call it a day. But that's just how it goes on paper. You guys want to see it in action. Why don't we hop into an actual ranked battle and really show you how it works. Alright, back again in ranked for day 3, another example battle to show off one of these decks. We've got Nightmare Fuel on deck. Nightmare Fuel named partially because of the crazy animation that comes with this new Giratina card. I don't know if you've seen it, but pretty creepy in terms of Pokemon card animations and how those usually go. So let's see if we can scare away some opponents and sneak out another win for ourselves today. We'll jump right into it. I would love to see another Gallade deck because although this is a counter for that deck, it does have its flaws against it, so I'd like to show off kind of how to work around those when you bump into a Gallade in the field. Basically, if we don't bump into it, I'll explain ahead of time. Druddigon for the start, that's huge. You want to have Giratina on the backline for as long as possible and then be ready to pop him out once he's fully energized, because he can one-shot Gallade EX, assuming he doesn't have a giant cape on him. Because Darkrai will do a little bit of chip damage for you, which is nice, but then the weakness from Psychic to Fighting will make Giratina do 150 instead of 130, and so then that's the full 170 that kills. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, check out yesterday's video for the Gallade EX deck. You can get a little bit of a better idea. We've got Darkrai up there now. We've got a turn 1 start, which isn't ideal, but what is ideal is our lineup right now. We've got everybody that we would care to see out there. out there right now. We'll throw a Rocky Helmet on Druddigon, even though, unfortunately, this is one of the deck's slight drawbacks. Darkrai will not really have a problem with Druddigon being there, since it will do chip damage, not direct damage. I guess we just gotta hope for the best when it comes to how this works out. Maybe they'll put out somebody who is affected by Druddigon. They seem to Sabrina us really quickly, which I'm not entirely sure what the... Oh, interesting. It seems they have a Giratina Darkrai deck as well. So you remember what I said earlier about how this is becoming the new meta and everybody's clamoring to it? Case in point, we've got another one to face up against right now. We'll see who's ends up coming out on top, I guess. We do have the 1 energy head start on their gear. Did it just end my turn? I'm not sure what just happened, actually. I just, like, totally wasted an energy. That was not ideal, I will say. Well, let me attach my energy first, I guess. Get him in there like that. Man, that was weird. I'm not really sure why that happened. We'll get a Giant Cape on Giratina as well. The Giant Cape will help to mitigate that self-given damage, as well as make him a little bit tankier for when we have to throw him out against whatever this ends up being. I think I'll get another Darkrai on the field as well. No harm in doing that, I don't think. His Darkrai will kill my Darkrai next turn, so I don't think I care about that, actually. Don't think it's a huge deal. I should be able to roll with it, no problem. I think we're somewhat set up to do what we need to do here. Red will help us when it comes to dealing that extra... Okay, so I hadn't seen this before, but Broken Space Bellow actually ends your turn when you use it. So it's not like other abilities where you can stack energy. That's something to keep in mind. I'm finding this out for the first time using this deck as we're going. This isn't one that I've practiced with a whole bunch, I'll admit. But we should still be okay here. We should still be able to one-shot this Darkrai with our Giratina, and then, as I was trying to say before, with the tankiness of our Giratina and our red card that we've got sitting in the back, we should also be able to kill... We might need to use the red card now, and I'm doing a lot of thinking right now. So we need to use the red card now, because if we use the Space Bellows to pull another Psychic Energy onto us, we will end our turn. But if we do that, we can use Darkrai next turn to whittle down the Giratina, and we should still be totally fine. So, yep, attach the energy to Giratina, use the red. They thought they were in the clear, maybe. Not quite yet. Chaotic Impact. Kills Darkrai, does a little bit of damage to us. Are you gonna do it? Oh, he can't do it. Okay, so we've gotten quite lucky. They just missed their Team Rocket. While they can do the Darkrai damage to us that we could have done to them, they don't have enough energy on their Giratina somehow. And so I think ultimately we win this. I think that 1 Psychic Energy head start for Giratina was all that we needed. There's the 20 damage to Giratina EX. Oh, there's the concede. Very easy, even against another Darkrai Giratina, and with a couple blunders on my part, still able to win. Just kind of showcases how strong this deck really is. Take this, run with it before it becomes so swamped in the meta that you're tired of seeing it, and have some fun winning some of your ranked battles. It's seemed very consistent. That's what I've been seeing from all my research, is that it's a very consistent deck. I guess I'll motion to end things there. All those opposed, click through. Tomorrow's video will be the counter to this deck, so if you're already tired of it, or if you just hate meta in general, maybe you're a little bit contrarian in that sense, check that out. We can show you how to beat this deck once and for all. And then all those in favor, you can just hit subscribe. That way, either way, you can catch us in the next one. See you guys.